Alrighty, here we go. If you are new, welcome in. This is UCW Friday Night Fights. To start off tonight, we've got a 10-minute first to fall 1v1 between Harper Pearson and Ellie Clark for the UCW Darkstream Championship. For those of you who are unaware, the UCW Darkstream Championship is the only championship that crosses between UCW Dark, Awakening, World Class, and Friday Night Fights. Ellie Clark is the second ever and has defended it 7 times to this point. She has been absolutely dominant both on UCW World Class and UCW Dark and Friday Night Fights. We've got Shogun Miles Kari versus Darren Epps in a normal one-on-one match. Greg Snyder, Maximus King, and Alexander Kelly will go at it in a triple threat elimination match. Noelle will take on Tifa Lockhart for Tifa Lockhart's Women's Fight Night Championship. And then in our main event, we've got our UCW Fights on Site briefcase holder, Alistair McCarthy, taking on Miles Acid in a normal one-on-one match. Let's get this go-ahead and going. Harper Pearson takes on Ellie Clark for the UCW Darkstream Championship. Harper Pearson, Ellie Clark. Harper Pearson with a big punch to the face of Ellie Clark to start off this match. Drops her down early, wrenching the arm back as well. Big kick across the back from Harper Pearson, stomping down on the midsection of Ellie Clark. Now working the arm, Harper Pearson in control early against Ellie Clark, who's not usually in this position in these types of matches. Harper Pearson, big knee across the face of Ellie Clark. Ellie Clark makes her way up to her feet. Drops down. Flips her over her shoulder. Ellie Clark down on her back. Harper Pearson up to the top rope. Under a minute has passed in this match, ladies and gentlemen, just hitting the 9-minute mark. Ellie Clark with a huge reversal, flips Harper Pearson over. Drops the knee down on the face of Harper Pearson. Focusing on the back of the head. Huge knee now from Ellie Clark onto Harper Pearson. Gets her up. Huge Uranagi. Ellie Clark feeling proud of herself. Just over a minute and a half of this match has passed. Ellie Clark onto the outside, over the top rope, looking for a huge kick. Harper Pearson reverses. Going for the cover early. Harper Pearson, only a 1 count. Ellie Clark. Harper Pearson's got her head trapped. Big suplex from Harper Pearson. Ellie Clark falls over, reverses. Takes the leg out from underneath Harper Pearson. Big punch to the midsection from Harper Pearson to Ellie Clark. Chop across the chest as well. Slap across the face from Ellie Clark to Harper Pearson. She's got the back of the head of Harper Pearson trapped. Up against the ropes. Ellie Clark slapping the back of the head of Harper Pearson. Stomping down on the back of the head. Big stomp to the hand as well. Going underneath the ring. Only thing she'll find is apples in this single ladder to prop against the ring announce table and the ring. Harper Pearson on the other side of that ladder. Ellie Clark taking the attack to her early, bouncing the face of Harper Pearson off the ladder, makes her way back into the ring. Feeling the energy of the crowd, Ellie Clark looking to retain her championship here. Slides under the ropes. Big slap across the face to Harper Pearson. Ellie Clark went to take her out, misses that leg sweep. Throws her into the ladder. Ellie Clark getting her face bounced off the ladder now. Harper Pearson trying to get any type of control, going for the cover. Just over 3 minutes have passed in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Harper Pearson working her way around the ring. Makes her way in. Ellie Clark under the middle rope. Big kick across the face of Harper Pearson. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Harper Pearson able to kick out. Just under 6.5 minutes remain, ladies and gentlemen. Ellie Clark looking for something really big here. If you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Drop a follow if you're on Twitch. Going for the submission. It's locked in. Harper Pearson taps. Ellie Clark retains the UCW Darkstream Championship. An absolute dominant champion here on UCW. The UCW Women's Television Champion and the Darkstream Champion. Ellie Clark, an absolutely incredible talent. Our next match tonight is Shogun Miles versus Darren Epps. This is a one-on-one match. No special rules, no special stipulations. With with Friday Night Fights being a developmental show, we try and keep it as bare bones as possible. Darren Epps got Shogun Miles in a collar and elbow tie-up to start off this match very early on. Pushing him back into the corner. Collar and elbow tie-up once again. This time Shogun Miles is pushing him back into the corner. No cheap shots. Very, very impressive. Very proud of both of these men for that. Got the headlock locked in. Takes him down. Big punch to the face. Shogun Miles in control. Big slap across the chest and a punch to match it. Shogun absolutely dominating now. Darren Epps with a reversal, throws him into the corner. Bouncing him off the turnbuckles. Huge German suplex from Shogun Miles. Drops the elbow down. Flipping over. He's got him locked in. Going for the cover now, Darren Epps. Shogun Miles Turner able to get out, or Miles Kari. Going for a submission now. He's got the arm trapped. Shogun able to kick out, trapping the head of Darren Epps. Flipping him over. Darren Epps has the head of Shogun Miles Kari trapped now, bouncing the head off the turnbuckle. Running to the other corner. Huge punch from Darren Epps. Big elbow as well. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Shogun Miles Kari gets sent over the ropes. Darren Epps in the middle of the ring, feeling the energy of the crowd now. Shogun Miles Kari still laying there lifeless. Darren Epps looking for his opponent to make his way back in the ring. In his opinion, W's are W's, whether he gets disqualified or not. Miles Kari catching up behind, taking Darren Epps out. Goes underneath the ropes. Miles Kari slides out. Darren Epps has got him. Big drop kick. He's got the leg trapped, going for the submission. Big kick from Shogun Miles Kari knocks Darren Epps off. Darren Epps floats over. Big DDT, busting Shogun Miles Kari open. He's got the head trapped. Drops him down. Small package. Darren Epps looking to make his way back into the ring. Is he going to take Shogun Miles Kari with him? No. Big punches. Shogun Miles Kari throws Darren Epps onto the outside. Makes his way back into the ring. Darren Epps makes his way back to his feet. Back inside now as well. Big punch from Shogun Miles Kari. Darren Epps catches him. Huge reversal from Shogun. Collar and elbow tie up. Kick to the midsection. Big punch to the face from Darren Epps. German suplex. Darren Epps is going up to the top rope. Big swanton. Going for the cover on Shogun Miles Kari. Only a 2 count for Darren Epps so far. Big kick to the ankle. Now kick to the back of the thigh. Huge forearm to the face of Shogun Miles Kari. Bouncing his face off the turnbuckle. Darren Epps in an absolute dominant position in this match right now. Absolutely destroying the knee of Shogun Miles Kari with that leg drop. Huge kick from Shogun Miles Kari with a reversal. Clothesline to Darren Epps. Miles Kari is doing in work now. Shogun Miles Kari. Darren Epps propped up in that corner exactly where he wants him. Huge super kick from Miles Kari. Big elbows from Darren Epps. The momentum shifts once again. Darren Epps takes Miles Kari down. He's going for a submission. The leg lock is locked in. Miles Kari fights out. Big punches to the face. He makes it back up to his feet, but he's limping. Darren Epps with a big chop across the chest. He's going for a German suplex. If you are new, welcome in. This is UCW Friday Night Fights. Our developmental brand. Absolutely insane matches happen every week here on UCW. Streaming all the time, uploads 3 times a week in bulk. We also do shorts and a whole bunch of other things. Darren Epps takes the win from Shogun Miles Kari, able to emerge victorious. Darren Epps looking absolutely fantastic in this match, making light work of Shogun Miles Kari, one of the more promising talents on the Friday Night Fights roster. Our next match is Maximus Kang versus Greg Snyder and Alexander Kelly in a triple threat elimination match. This one is sure to excite, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Snyder, Maximus Kang, Alexander Kelly. Alexander Kelly with a huge spear to start off the match to Maximus Kang. Greg Snyder hopping over the body of Maximus Kang, going for the roll-up pin on Alexander Kelly, gets a 1 count. Alexander Kelly reverses it, a 1 count of his own. Greg Snyder once again, just 1 counts for both men. Mounted punches from Alexander Kelly to Greg Snyder. Big punch from Maximus Kang. Alexander Kelly with a chop across the chest. Maximus Kang with a reversal. Greg Snyder with an elbow disrupts the action. Throws his opponent into the ropes. Greg Snyder stomps down onto the chest of Alexander Kelly, dropping down with the big splash. Maximus Kang makes his way back into the ring, throwing the trash can in, stomping down on the arm. The head is trapped of Alexander Kelly. Big elbow drop from Maximus Kang onto Greg Snyder. Big stomp to the back of the head as well from Maximus Kang. Rolls Greg Snyder over. Snapping the neck of Greg Snyder. Big shot with the ladder from Alexander Kelly. Sends Maximus Kang rolling out of the ring. Alexander Kelly with a big super kick to the face of Greg Snyder. Biting the fingertips of Greg Snyder. Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang slides the table under the ropes into the ring. Greg Snyder with a big punch to the face and a forearm across the back. Alexander Kelly not able to stand up after these attacks. Maximus Kang drapes a ladder across the ring and the ring announce table. Throws him onto the ladder. Barely misses. Alexander Kelly hitting the ankle on that ladder. Maximus Kang throwing Greg Snyder. Drops down under. Frog leap, big flip over his leg. Maximus Kang makes his way up to the top rope of the ring. Off the top rope, Greg Snyder up to his feet. Alexander Kelly takes him down. He's got him. He's got him draped on the ropes. It's still, my voice still cracked. That's crazy. Throws him over. Alexander Kelly bounced off that top rope. Maximus Kang stomping down on the hand. He's got the back of the head, propping him against the ropes. Greg Snyder goes underneath the ring. He's got a sledgehammer. Alexander Kelly with a huge assisted DDT. Greg Snyder threw that hammer in the middle of that. I don't know if anybody else saw that. Alexander Kelly going for a cover, only getting a 1 count. Maximus Kang, big kick to the midsection of Alexander Kelly. He's got him up. Big punches to the face from Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang gets reversed. Greg Snyder's got Alexander Kelly now. Greg Snyder lands out on that ladder. Maximus Kang with a big combo of attacks on the inside. Flips Greg Snyder, or Alexander Kelly down. Stomping on the chest. He's got the armbar locked in. Alexander Kelly able to fight out. Big punches to the face. Greg Snyder's got Maximus Kang. Flips over. Big knee to the face. Big shot to the midsection. Small package. Pile driver. Alexander Kelly takes out Maximus Kang. Is that enough for an elimination? It is not. Maximus Kang kicks out at 2. Greg Snyder with a huge drop kick takes out Maximus Kang, or Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang has got Greg Snyder up on his shoulders. Big elbows. Greg Snyder with a reversal. Throws him in over the ropes onto that ladder that Maximus Kang himself set up. Throws Alexander against the ropes as well. Goes under, frog leap over, big elbow to the neck of Alexander Kelly. Alexander Kelly making his way back up to his feet. Big punch to the midsection and another to the face. Alexander Kelly rolls over the shoulders, drops him down on his neck. Throws the chair at Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang breaking up the interaction. Flips him over. Big DDT. Alexander Kelly goes over the ropes. Takes out Greg Snyder. Going for the cover on Greg Snyder. Greg Snyder kicks out at 2. Up to his feet. Alexander Kelly and Greg Snyder. Big chop across the chest. German suplex from Alexander Kelly takes Greg Snyder out. Maximus Kang was looking to set up that table. Alexander Kelly takes him out with a big punch to the face instead. Calling Maximus Kang up to his feet. Huge spear, Alexander Kelly. Going for the cover. Maximus Kang kicks out at 2. He's got the chair. Greg Snyder flips him over, drops him down on his knee. Pulling him into the middle of the ring. Maximus Kang with a huge hammer shot sends Greg Snyder spilling. Alexander Kelly escapes while he can. Big punch to the face from Maximus Kang to Greg Snyder. Takes Greg Snyder down onto the ground. Alexander Kelly's got Maximus Kang. Drops his back onto his knee. Big table shot to both men. Greg Snyder takes out both of his opponents. Throws the table down onto Alexander Kelly, then stomps onto the body, picks him up. Deadlift slam. He's got Alexander Kelly, rolls him over. Once again with a deadlift slam. Onto his shoulders. Going for a big power bomb. Going for the cover, Greg Snyder on Alexander Kelly. Kicks out at 2. Maximus Kang with that chair. What's he looking to do? Huge chair shot across the face from Maximus Kang to Greg Snyder. Going for the cover on Alexander Kelly. Alexander Kelly kicks out at 1. Maximus Kang gets Alexander Kelly back up to his feet. He's going for a submission. No. Just a kick to the back of the head. Maximus Kang with a stump puller kick. Trying to take out Alexander Kelly. Just a kick out of 2. Greg Snyder works his way over to Maximus Kang. He's got the back of the head. Bouncing Maximus Kang's head off the turnbuckle. He's got the leg trapped. Big kick to the ankle. Huge punch reversed from Maximus Kang. Throwing Greg Snyder into the ladder. Big chop across the chest, bouncing off of the ladder. Alexander Kelly's got Maximus Kang. Huge DDT. 2, 3. No, Maximus Kang kicks out at 2. Alexander Kelly still not able to put either of these men down. Going for another cover on Maximus Kang. Only a count of 1 this time. Greg Snyder's got Alexander Kelly, throws him into the corner. Huge trash can shot from Maximus Kang to Alexander Kelly, and Greg Snyder Working his way over to the corner to Alexander Kelly, stomping on the chest. And then a stomp across the face. One more. Greg Snyder makes his way up to his feet. Maximus Kang flips Greg Snyder over. What do we've got that's going to come next? Alexander Kelly with a big punch to the face of Maximus Kang. Flips him over on his back. Alexander Kelly gets Maximus Kang back up to his feet. Greg Snyder also back up to his feet, going for a clothesline and misses. Throws Maximus Kang across the ropes. Huge stunner from Alexander Kelly. Maximus Kang back up to his feet. Greg Snyder has been eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. Maximus Kang back into the ring. Alexander Kelly, collar and elbow tie up. Drops the face of Maximus Kang down onto his knee. He's got the hammer. Big hammer shots from Alexander Kelly down onto Maximus Kang. Picks him back up, gets him to his feet. Big kick to the midsection. Alexander Kelly, huge pile driver. Down onto the head of that hammer. He gets him back up to his feet once again. Maximus Kang with a reversal, elbows to the midsection. Big punch to the face from Maximus Kang. Alexander Kelly with a reversal, elbow of his own. He's working Maximus Kang. Maximus Kang with another reversal, elbows to the gut. Big punch from Maximus Kang and another. Flurry of strikes. Alexander Kelly hits his back. Maximus Kang pulling him into the middle of the ring. He's got another submission locked in. Alexander Kelly not in a good position here. Able to get out. Maximus Kang lets Alexander Kelly out of the submission. Picks up a kendo stick. Maximus Kang on the outside, letting the crowd know he's ready to do anything possible to win this match. Taking the kendo stick across the arm of Alexander Kelly once again. Alexander Kelly back up to his huge spear from Alexander Kelly. He's fired up. Maximus Kang back up to his feet. Not a good position to be in. Alexander Kelly throws him into the corner. Scoop slam from Alexander Kelly. We know what's coming next. Maximus Kang with a reversal. Huge DDT onto the head of Alexander Kelly. Dropping the elbow down onto the face of Alexander Kelly as well. Maximus Kang looking to win this match. Running to Alexander Kelly. Huge punch to the face. Throws Alexander Kelly closer to the middle of the ring. Alexander Kelly with a stunner. Maximus Kang was absolutely folded in half with that. This could be the end. 2, 3. Alexander Kelly wins this match. An absolute dominant performance from one of the newest signees to UCW Friday Night Fights. If you haven't seen, he has been dominant on UCW Dark as well. Alexander Kelly, one of the best things to come back and watch. If you're new, make sure to like, subscribe, follow, comment for more. This is UCW Friday Night Fights. Even though we've got World Class's logo still up at the top, ignore that. In our next match, Tifa Lockhart defends her UCW Friday Night Fights Women Championship against Noelle. Noelle looking to take away the UCW Women's Fight Night Championship from Tifa Lockhart. Tifa Lockhart won this championship 2 weeks ago at the second episode of UCW Friday Night Fights. Noelle with a big drop of the foot down onto the midsection of Tifa Lockhart. Tifa Lockhart with a kick across the face of Noelle. Big springboard off the middle rope. Going for the cover early. Noelle able to kick out at 1. Tifa Lockhart, collar and elbow tie up, big knee. Assisted, no, Hurricane Rana from Tifa Lockhart takes Noelle down to the ground. She's going for a standing moonsault. Noelle taking a lot of damage early on in this match. She started off dominant. Big kick to the face from Tifa Lockhart. Drops the feet down onto the midsection of Noelle. She's got the arm. Big snap suplex. Tifa Lockhart. Noelle goes for the roll-up cover. 1. No. Tifa Lockhart kicks out before the 1 count. Big drop kick from Tifa Lockhart onto Noelle. Noelle making her way to her feet. Tifa Lockhart looks ready. Big punch. Noelle is able to reverse. Throws Tifa Lockhart into the ropes. Drops her down onto her knee. Noelle runs out. She's got her up. Drops her down. Noelle going for the cover. 1, 2, no! Tifa Lockhart able to kick out at 1. Noelle looking to get Tifa Lockhart back up to her feet. Working the arm now. Noelle with a big kick to the hand. Stomping down on the back of Tifa Lockhart, holding her down in place. Stomping down once again. Noelle goading her opponent to stand. Tifa Lockhart makes her way to her feet. Blocks the big attack from Noelle. Noelle with big elbows, able to reverse. Collar and elbow tie up. She's got her up. Slams her back down. Noelle makes her way back outside. Noelle's got a ladder. Making her way back inside the ring with said ladder. Tifa Lockhart makes her way up to her feet. Tifa Lockhart able to stop Noelle from getting the ladder. Throws her into the ropes. Frog leap over. Drops down. Noelle over the ropes. Big knee to the face of Tifa Lockhart. Able to reverse. Noelle looking to take Tifa Lockhart down. Tifa Lockhart with other ideas. She's got her. Reverse pile driver. Big kick to the face from Noelle to Tifa Lockhart. Off the ropes. Cartwheel down. Huge swanton from Noelle. Up to the top rope. Noelle's looking to come back down. On to Tifa Lockhart. Huge clothesline. Going for the cover. Only a 2 count for Noelle. Standing moonsault. Tifa Lockhart not looking good. Noelle makes her way around the ring, going underneath it. She's got a table now as well. Tifa Lockhart makes her way up to her feet. Noelle sets up the table, rolls over, huge power bomb. Tifa Lockhart not moving very well or much at all. These women now playing Ring Around the Rosie on the outside, meeting over on the other side of the ring. Tifa Lockhart's got Noelle by the back. Noelle slides Tifa Lockhart back into the ring. Tifa Lockhart reverses, throwing Noelle in herself. Going for the cover, Tifa Lockhart. Noelle able to kick out at 1. Making her way to her feet. Off the middle rope, huge cutter from Tifa Lockhart. Takes Noelle down. Tifa Lockhart's going for the cover. Noelle able to kick out at 2. Big elbow to the face from Noelle. Tifa Lockhart not knowing where she's at right now. Bounces her face off the turnbuckle. Noelle throws her. Tifa Lockhart with a reversal. Noelle goes up. Off the rope. Huge lariat from Noelle. Going for the cover. Noelle. Tifa Lockhart's able to kick out at 2. Tifa Lockhart making her way to her feet. Noelle with the headlock. Going for a pile driver. Huge pile driver from Noelle. Tifa Lockhart not in a good position. Tifa Lockhart kicks out at 2 again. This has been an absolutely insane UCW Women's Fight Night Championship match. If you are new, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Huge leg drop from Noelle. Tifa Lockhart not moving once again. Underneath the ring, Noelle looking for something. She's got a kendo stick, takes it across the arm of Tifa Lockhart. Stomping across the back. Up to the top rope. Noelle, what's she looking to do? Tifa Lockhart back up to her feet. Noelle able to catch her. Big elbow to the face of Noelle. Working the arm of Noelle now. Up to the top. Flips over. Tifa Lockhart going for the cover. Noelle kicks out at 1. Big forearm across the back of Noelle. Huge spear from Noelle takes Tifa Lockhart down. Tifa Lockhart making her way up to her feet with the help of those ropes. Noelle going underneath the ring. Got that sledgehammer now. Big punch to the face from Tifa Lockhart. German suplex to Noelle. What's she doing? Big drop kick from Tifa Lockhart to Noelle. She's got the kendo stick. Breaking it across the chest of Noelle. Stomping on the face. Huge drop kick to the back from Tifa Lockhart. She slides outside, grabbing the table from earlier. Tifa Lockhart making her way over to Noelle. Standing moonsault on the way. Noelle makes her way to her feet. Tifa Lockhart meets her with a forearm across the back. Noelle catches the kick. Takes Tifa Lockhart down. Standing moonsault of her own. Gets Tifa Lockhart up to her feet. What's this? Tifa Lockhart with a reversal. Noelle with a reversal of her own. Big elbows to the gut. Huge drop kick from Noelle. She's got that sledgehammer as well, dropping it down on the midsection of Tifa Lockhart. Going for the cover. Noelle. 2. Tifa Lockhart kicks out at 2 once again. Tifa Lockhart bound and determined to retain her UCW Women's Fight Night Championship. Flips Noelle over her hip. She's setting up that table, it looks like. Throwing it towards the corner with Noelle standing in it. Noelle with a huge kick to the midsection. She's got her by the back of the head, propped against the ropes. Throws her into the ropes. Flips over. Tifa Lockhart. She's got her head. Flips her. Huge drop kick to the face from Tifa Lockhart. Going for the cover. Noelle kicks out at 2. This has been an absolutely insane match, ladies and gentlemen. Noelle crawling over into the corner. Tifa Lockhart takes the hammer to the back of Noelle. Now onto the midsection. Once again. Tifa Lockhart calling Noelle to her feet. Huge kick to the face from Tifa Lockhart. Misses. She's got her. Reverse pile driver on the way. That could be enough to end this match. Tifa Lockhart grabbing the table. Throwing it down onto the body of Noelle. Noelle makes her way to her feet. Tifa Lockhart misses the kick once again. Off the bottom rope with a huge forearm to the face. Noelle's bleeding. Tifa Lockhart calling Noelle to her feet. Off the middle rope. Misses the cutter. Noelle with a reversal. She's got her up. Going for a pile driver of her own. It connects. Noelle going for the cover. 2, 3. Noelle is your new UCW Women's Fight Night Champion. Had to remember what belt we were fighting for. Tifa Lockhart had an incredible reign as UCW Women's Fight Night Champion. She is sure to enact her rematch clause. Noelle, absolutely incredibly happy with herself and this victory. And for our last match of the evening, and for the stream, we've got Alistair McCarthy taking on Miles Acid in a one-on-one match. Alistair McCarthy last week became our first ever UCW Friday Night Fights on Site briefcase holder. Bradley Sparks attacks Alistair McCarthy to start off this match. Bradley Sparks being the current light heavyweight champion, it only makes sense that he'd be a little peeved and wanting to take out Alistair McCarthy before he can use his Fights on Site briefcase. As the champion who that briefcase targets, I can't say I don't understand Bradley Sparks' actions. Miles Acid, also a former rival of Bradley Sparks, standing in the middle of the ring, making his way over to Alistair McCarthy. Stomps down on the ankle. Miles Acid taking the attack to Alistair McCarthy early on. This match still has not made it into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Alistair McCarthy throwing Miles Acid in now. Both men enter the ring at the same time. This match is officially underway. Alistair McCarthy taking the attack to Miles Acid early. German suplex to start off the match. Got the head trapped. Big punches from Alistair McCarthy. Big stomps to the chest as well. Alistair McCarthy not letting the signs of damage from that attack earlier on in this match show at all. Huge frog splash off the top rope from Alistair McCarthy. Going for the cover on Miles Acid. 2. Only a 2 count for Alistair McCarthy. Miles Acid with a little bit more fight than that left in him. Over the top, once again, clothesline from Alistair McCarthy. Big stomps down on the back from Alistair McCarthy as well. Miles Acid not in a good position here. Kicks him back off the middle rope, misses the kick. Miles Acid. Big knee to the knee of Alistair McCarthy. A series of them. With Alistair McCarthy being a high flyer, it is a good game plan to take out the legs. Throws him into the ropes. Big knee to the midsection and a kick to the face from Alistair McCarthy. He's going for the cover on Miles Acid. A kick out at 1 from Miles Acid. Off the middle rope, coffin drop connects. Alistair McCarthy wants Miles Acid back up on his feet. Big punches to the face and a chop to the chest. German suplex takes Miles Acid out. He's got the leg and the arm, pulling Miles Acid into a better position in the middle of the ring. The head is trapped. Got the back of the head of Miles Acid, working his way into the corner. Big kicks from Alistair McCarthy, and then one to the face to finish it off. Miles Acid able to fight back with a reversal. Flips him over. Miles Acid. Big spear from Alistair McCarthy takes out Miles Acid. Onto the outside now, bouncing the back of Miles Acid off the apron before throwing him back in. Up to the top rope, Alistair McCarthy calling Miles Acid up to his feet. Huge leg drop from the top rope. Alistair McCarthy going for something really big right now. This is not a good position for Miles Acid. He's got him up, drops him down. 1, 2, 3. Alistair McCarthy wins. Even with the attack from Bradley Sparks, Alistair McCarthy is still able to retain, or not retain, but just win. Bradley Sparks standing down at the apron. Alistair McCarthy a little pissed off about the attack earlier on in this match. Making his way down the ramp. Bradley Sparks standing ominously in the dark. We need to get the lights on at the top of the ramp. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Alistair McCarthy makes his way up. Bradley Sparks just standing there, goading his opponent. Huge punch to the face. Both of these men throwing haymakers at the top of the ramp. Robert Turner from UCW World Class appears on Friday Night Fights just to break up the match. Bradley Sparks with a huge punch to the face, taking the attack to Alistair McCarthy now. Absolute carnage at the top of the ramp to end off UCW Friday Night Fights. To recap this match, or this UCW Friday Night Fights episode, we've had Harper Pearson take on Ellie Clark and lose for the UCW Darkstream Championship in a 10-minute first to fall 1v1. We had Shogun Miles Kari take on Darren Epps and also lose in this one-on-one normal rules match. Alexander Kelly defeated Greg Snyder and Maximus Kang in an absolutely incredible UCW Friday Night Fights match. Noel defeated Tifa Lockhart for the UCW Women's Fight Night Championship in an Extreme Rules one-on-one match. And Alistair McCarthy beat Miles Acid in a one-on-one normal match despite the interruptions from Bradley Sparks before and after. This has been UCW Friday Night Fights. For those of you who have been here the whole time, I appreciate you. It's all love. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, comment, get active in chat. We go live all the time, but mostly on Sundays to do our UCW Awakening World Class and Friday Night Fight shows. That might be changing soon, but I will let everyone know. UCW Dark happens at least twice a week, and we play a variety of different games. This is UCW United Championship Wrestling. Make sure to check out the Twitch and the YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok as well. We've also got the Casual, which is the alternative YouTube where we play more than just WWE. I am Josh. I have been your host. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you have a good night. Be safe. This has been UCW. Thank you for watching.